Our next inductee from the class of 2003 is John Smith. And John's got quite the fan club. Man. I don't know how much you had to pay those people, but keep it coming. I'm getting ready to read for you. John was a member of the Big Blue basketball team under the direction of fellow Hall of Famer head coach Larry Allen. John garnered the attention of many for his versatile style of play. This attention earned him recognition on the All-GMC teams, all Butler County teams, and all Cincinnati teams. He was also selected to the All-State team in 2003 after being crowned the Greater Miami Conference and the Butler County Player of the Year in 2003. John was also a McDonald's All-American nominee, and he participated in the Ohio North vs. South All-Star Game in 2003. He then took his basketball career to Rollins College, where he played with fellow Athletic Hall of Fame member Nate Rusbassen. For those of you who weren't here last year, I had to relive the awful memory. They've already taken all your knives away. I made sure they did that. I do announce for Hamilton High School, but I am a graduate of Fairfield High School. I have to plug that at some point. That begs the question, how desperate were y'all for an announcer, right? I mean, come on. Woo. But, yeah, we can't play, but get a mic in front of us, we're okay. But Nate Rusbassen delivered the dagger to my heart as an 8th grader when he made a shot from Middletown that ended up going in, winning the game. I will never forget, Nate. Never. You too, John. You're part of this. I'm not going to end this. I know. While at Rollins College, his teams earned conference championships 3 times, made the Sweet 16 once, and an Elite 8 appearance as well. John currently lives in Westchester, Ohio with his wife, Brittany, a former Big Blue cheerleader, and their, yes. Go cheerleaders, right? And their 4 children, Kaya, JJ, Quentin, and Adeline. John is employed by Frito-Lay as a district manager. Ladies and gentlemen, from the class of 2003, John Smith.
Congratulations. Good to see you. Good to see you.
I'm not going to cry. At least I don't know yet. But no, first off, I want to say congrats to everyone, especially Adam and David as being former teammates of mine. I'm really happy for you guys. Also, thank you to Hamilton, the city of dreams. But thank you for this nomination. I really do appreciate it. You guys have done more than you know. As a city, as a school, you guys have always been there for me. To my teammates, coaches, everybody, this wouldn't be possible without you guys. The times that we had at Hamilton, from the dog pound to the sweat box. About the sweat box, I just heard Coach Allen turn the heat up during home games. I didn't find that out till this morning, but it was a pleasure being here. I mean, I'm very thankful for this. I'm humbled by it. I'll be remiss if I didn't mention these special people in my life. As many of you know, I was raised by my grandmother. Adam, you were right. It is getting a little emotional when you talk about it. But my grandmother, man, she was a special lady. Man, no, my grandmother, sorry. Well, Adam, you were right, man. But no, my grandmother, I mean, she raised me. Granted, I didn't come out of the greatest situations, but my grandmother was always there. I had my Aunt Dana, I had my Aunt Micah, all my other aunts, but you guys have always been there for me since the beginning, coming here and whatnot. So, especially my Aunt Dana, I appreciate that. And my Aunt Micah, I mean, my Aunt Micah's no longer here as well, but man. But yes, I value everything that you guys instilled in me, and I live every day to make sure I don't disappoint you guys. Coach Allen, you told me a long time ago that you didn't have favorites. Well, I got a favorite, out of my bosses, anybody, you are my favorite coach, my favorite boss that I ever had. I didn't have the problems that Adam and David had. But I appreciate everything you did to me, and I value the relationship that we have this day. I really do. Thank you, Coach. Nate Dogg, my guy, my big brother. I mean, I've told you how many times, thank you this weekend for just being here, but dude, I value everything that we do together, man, and I appreciate the relationship that we have now. Sorry. Tammy and Daryl, I thank you guys. You guys showed me, you guys motivated me to where I need to be and the father that I need to be to my children. Daryl, just the relationship that we have, I appreciate it, man. Tim, Josh Timler, he took me to high school every day. Sophomore year, made me listen to country music. Never heard it before in my life. Every day. It actually helped me out with Britt because I knew every song that she was listening to. So Josh, I thank you for that. But no, Josh, you were my second biggest critic, and you know you had something to say every time, but I appreciate it. Terry, dude, we've been friends for over 30 years, man, and I appreciate everything that you do. You were my #1 critic, but you always told me when I was doing something stupid or not, and I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart, man. Dion came all the way from Tampa, St. Petersburg, Florida. I mean, he was my first friend I met in Rollins. My Aunt Mike, who's no longer with us, as I mentioned earlier, we get down there, and she said, we came all the way down here and we found somebody who looked just like you. So we go down to Tampa, and his uncle says to me, how you come all the way down here? We found somebody who looked just like Dion. So I appreciate our relationship, man. Adam, can't thank you enough coming from LA. First person I met outside of Nate. She showed me the ropes, what it meant to be at Rollins, and taking advantages of everything and how fortunate I was. I appreciate that, Adam. But last but not least, my crazy wife. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Nah. It's the country singer. No, it's the country singer. But no, Brittany, without you, I don't know where I'd be. I mean, we developed some great kids. It's been a great ride, and I appreciate everything that you do. You're the reason why we do this, and I love you, honey. And in closing, if it's any high school athletes that's playing currently right now, value what you have right here. It's not a right to play a Big Blue. You deserve this, and just appreciate everything that you have playing for the Big Blue. I mean, it's something special. It was my greatest 4 years of my life, and just really appreciate it when you play here. Just that age, it means something special to all of us that's up here before us, before me. Just really appreciate it. So again, thank you for everything, and it's gonna be a good night, and we appreciate it. Thank you.